Which kettlebells should you invest in? Which ones are the highest quality? Which ones will stand the test of time? Which ones have I kept for the last 8 to 10 plus years because I love them and I keep using them and I'm never going to get rid of them for the rest of my life? I'm glad you asked all those very specific questions. I'm going to be talking about all that stuff in just a couple minutes. But before then, I'm going to tell you for 10 minutes about who I am and why I'm qualified to talk about this. Not really. Let's do like a 30-second version. So I'm John Sifferman. I'm a fitness coach. Been a fitness coach my whole career. For a while, I was a certified kettlebell specialist. And unfortunately, the day that certification expired, I forgot everything. But I'm going to spend the next few minutes trying to convince you that I know what I'm talking about. So long story short, I don't know, 8, 9 years ago, I did a kettlebell review where I got 14 different kettlebells from, I think it was 9 different companies, kind of like the 9 companies that I would look at as one of those nerds. Sorry, I hit the mic. As one of those nerds who does way too much research instead of just making a decision and buying, a decent kettlebell. I want to know which one is the best, which one is going to, be the best bang for your buck, which one is the highest quality. And so I compared all these kettlebells. I did a very detailed review on YouTube and on my website, and I'll link those below if you want to check those out. They're all still very much relevant. I went and reviewed the blog before I filmed this video, and it's like I still recommend the same stuff that I recommended 8 years ago. And so today, I thought I'd just do a quick video updating you on which kettlebells I have kept. I won't tell you which ones I've gotten rid of. You can kind of figure that out on your own if you want, but I've gotten rid of a bunch of those kettlebells because I won't tell you why. But I have kept some because I really like them, and I don't see myself getting rid of these ever for the rest of my life. And so this is a very informal, impromptu video. I just thought of doing it this morning. No, I thought about it like a week ago, but this morning I'm like, hey, I got a minute. I'm going to film this video before I go to work. So here I am in my home gym. I'm just going to bring you over here. Sorry for the camera work. I am not a professional video person. This is where I keep my kettlebells, guys. Isn't it exciting? Look at them all together. There's just one big happy family. So let me tell you what we got here. This is an Eleiko. I don't know how to say it. 32 kilogram. The one in the back is a World Kettlebell Club. I don't think they are still around, or maybe they just don't sell kettlebells anymore. I'm not sure. I'm not like a kettlebell athlete. I'm a little out of the loop. These green ones are both from Kettlebell Kings. Oh, look at that. We got the front and back view. 24 kilograms from Kettlebell Kings. Orange one is also from World Kettlebell Club. Purple one is a Paradigm Pro Elite from Kettlebells USA. The black and yellow ones, ooh, that's dusty. Haven't used that in a while. These are both from Vulcan. The pink striped one in the back, that is which one is that? I think it's Kettlebells. No, it's Kettlebell Kings, isn't it? Yeah, it's Kettlebell Kings. And this is a Kettlebells USA one as well. So we have different quality versions. So like, even though the purple one and the blue one are both Kettlebell USA, they're different models. This is their lower quality, sort of budget-friendly model, like their training version. I forget what it's called. Their Paradigm Pro Elite is their high-quality version. And same thing with Kettlebell Kings. This is their sort of training quality, fitness quality, competition-style kettlebell. And the green ones are their really high-quality ones. So I have kept all of these because they are all great kettlebells. I did not plan this, guys. This is not the right place to hang out. I've kept all these kettlebells because they are great quality. I don't think you could go wrong with any of these brands. Kettlebells USA, Kettlebell Kings, Vulcan. What was the last one? Why can't I think? Eleiko. Oh gosh, I'm sorry, Eleiko. I did not mean to brain fart on you. But Eleiko, so here's the thing about Eleiko. That is probably the highest quality one here, bar none. They were, back in the day, it was like the most expensive kettlebell option that I saw, or one of the most expensive ones, if my memory serves me. I mean, that thing, I mean, you look at this thing. This thing, I mean, it looks brand new. And while I don't use it as much as the lighter weights, like I use all these kettlebells regularly. Look at that handle. I mean, goodness. Super high quality. I do not do a lot of doubles training with the red ones, the 32 kilograms. I'm not a kettlebell athlete. And I might do some like you know, some jerks, but I'm not doing like high rep, long cycle clean and jerks with them because it's just not something I'm interested in, not aligned with my goals. But I mean, that Eleiko kettlebell, I mean, I've had it for 8 or 9 years, super high quality. Probably one of the best kettlebells that money can buy in my experience. Maybe there's some new stuff out there that I haven't heard of, but I'm just relaying to you what I have learned from my limited experience. And I'm probably holding the camera way too close to my face. Are you uncomfortable with that? So let's talk about these Kettlebell Kings ones. These, again, really solid choice. I've been very happy with these kettlebells. The only thing that is kind of like not perfect about these, in my opinion, is that, and it's really just a personal preference, is the handle angle is a little bit sharper than some of the others. So like, it's probably really hard to see, but like, if you just look, there's a unique shape to the handle. Come on, focus. There we go. There's a unique shape to the handle. And if I come back here to the Kettlebells USA handle, it's a little bit of a softer angle in here. And I prefer the shape of this handle a little bit better, a little bit more than the Kettlebell Kings handle. But honestly, like, some people love that handle. It's a little bit more of a U shape, I guess, like horseshoe shape, than some of the others. But I mean, these Kettlebell Kings kettlebells are solid. Like, those will last the rest of my life. Been very happy with them. And the green ones are the ones that I use the most. That's just the weight that I use the most. I do a lot of doubles training with these. And I mean, look, I mean, the paint, like the finish is still like excellent 8+ years later. And my experience, like, of all of these companies, my experience with Kettlebell Kings customer service was probably the best out of all of them. They like went above and beyond. I was so blown away. And so that is why they got really high marks back then. And because they've held up so well, I mean, let me show you the handle. Really sorry for the really abrupt camera changes. You guys just don't throw up. But I mean, I have done zero maintenance on any of these. Again, you're looking at the Kettlebell Kings handles. Looks like I use this one a little more, maybe because it's up front more often, but I mean, super high quality. And I've done no maintenance other than like dusting them off occasionally. I have never sanded any of these. I have never oiled any of them. Like, they could be in even better condition if I took care of my stuff, but I really can't be bothered to do that. And honestly, like, I could do nothing to all of these for the rest of my life and use them for the rest of my life. Excuse me. And so I've been very happy with those Kettlebell Kings ones. The World Kettlebell Club ones in the back, last I checked, they are no longer selling kettlebells. Maybe that's true. I should have checked before I did this video. You can look into that and let me know in the comments below if you want. But you know, they stopped selling kettlebells a long time ago, to my knowledge. Let me move some of these out here in the light, guys. So this one is from Kettlebells USA again. This is also a super good choice. Like, probably my top 2 choices here personally would be Kettlebells USA and Kettlebell Kings. And this one also held up extremely well. I use this thing all the time. And look at that handle. Like, almost no rust. Don't do any doubles training with this. But I mean, still in super amazing condition. Kettlebells USA makes really high quality kettlebells. At least their Paradigm Pro Elite, their sort of super nice model. Their fitness one, you know, there's a little bit more, you know, corrosion, rust on the handle, a little bit more wear on the paint chipping, things like that, but still great condition. This will last, you know, 50+ years, I'm guessing. Same thing with the, oh gosh, who put these on this shelf, guys? What were they thinking? Same thing with the Kettlebell Kings, more budget-friendly kettlebell. You know, it's still in great condition. I mean, for being used for the last 8 years, and I'm not the only one who uses these kettlebells, by the way. These are the family kettlebells. And in the Sifferman family, we train together. But yeah, still in great condition. This one's a little dusty. Might not have been used in a little while. Now let's talk about, what have we not looked at yet? Let's look at these Vulcan ones. Bring them out into the light. This one is dusty. I don't use this one super often, but this is a 16 kilogram from Vulcan. It's their, I forget what the model is called, but it's their, kind of their, not lower quality, but like not their premium one. It's still a very high quality kettlebell. And then this one, don't crush the toes. This one is their high quality one. Again, I'm sorry, Vulcan, I can't remember what your model is called. But you know, these are they're in good condition. Honestly, if my memory serves me, they were a little on the more expensive side, maybe not the most expensive ones, but there's a little bit more wear and tear on these than some of the others. That's just FYI. Maybe I use them more than others. I don't know. I don't think I do. I'm pretty sure I use the green ones more than anything from Kettlebell Kings. But again, these are still holding up really well and will last the rest of my life if I don't do anything stupid with them. And so, anyway, I don't know if there's that much else to tell you guys, other than you should definitely get some club bells too. These are great. I've had these forever. If you swing kettlebells, you should swing club bells too. They're also a great tool, but this is not a video about club bells. Kettlebells are awesome. These are the ones that stood the test of time. If I was gonna buy kettlebells again in the future, I'd be looking at Kettlebell Kings and Kettlebells USA. They both offer really great products at competitive prices. They will last the rest of your life, even if you don't take care of them. Unless you maybe like abuse them, like, I don't know, throw them off a mountain or something. You know, maybe it would break. I have seen kettlebells break. None of these have happened, and I drop these. You know, I train with them outside in the rain, and they've held up just fine. I'm not like a fitness equipment abuser, but I don't baby my stuff. And the fact that these are all doing so well after 8 years is just a great testament to the quality of these manufacturers. And so, yeah, hope this was helpful. Let me know if you have any questions about these kettlebells in the comments below. I'd love to hear what your favorite kettlebell brand is, so leave me a comment below. And if this video was helpful, I hope that you will subscribe to my channel and give it a like and share it with your kettlebell friends. Everybody needs kettlebell friends, right? And what else? How do I wrap up a video? It's been a while since I've done a video. Sorry about that, guys. My wife and I had like 4 kids in 5 years, and things got really busy. Yeah, well, one of the things I've been saying to myself lately, the little mantra, has been live like you're meant to and train like you mean it. I'll see you next time.